don't um, tell anybody about your past, um, at least until you've known them for years and years and years, and you really, really trust them. Because I told two people that I thought were my friends my past, and guess what they did? They preyed on it, they exploited it, and they used it as an advantage. I didn't know they were covert narcissists at the time, but they look for that. They really do. From the books I've read, they really look for damaged childhood trauma people that have been damaged by their kind already because they know it'll be a little bit easier to abuse you. I know it sounds sick, but it's true. So just don't tell anybody your past, especially if you have childhood traumas. Don't tell anybody that. Don't tell anybody that you're damaged. They look for that. Um, that's something I got to do. Take into consideration is not vocalizing that I'm damaged, even if it's true. I got damaged by their kind. I need to quit like announcing it, you know, like I kind of have been. That was kind of been a bad move by me to announce, hey, yeah, I had a rough childhood, and then their eyes light up, you know, easy target. So yeah, so yeah, just be careful who you tell things to. Don't tell anybody your past. Uh, if they're asking a ton of questions really fast right out of the gates, it may not because they're interested in you. They're gathering information about you to use against you later on during the devaluation. So remember that. Just because someone new is asking tons of questions does not mean they're interested in you at all. They just they may just be interested in you as a victim, you know, to prey on you. So I know that's a sad reality because like after leaving an abusive kind of situation with your family, you kind of want to open up to somebody like friends. And I did that, and that was a mistake. It was a mistake because they were narcissists and they preyed on that. If you tell them the childhood stuff, they prey on that. Trust me, it's like a golden ticket. Um, so that's when I learned about like how narcissists do exist outside of my family. This kind of entity, or whatever you want to call them, exists outside my family. So I have to be cautious, because it didn't exist just in my family. This kind of act personality disorder, whatever you want to call it, or arrogant attitude. It didn't just exist in my family only, like I thought. You know, it exists outside. And a lot of, and it exists more than I thought. you know, outside, um, because I attracted them like nobody else. It is like they had a sixth sense of like this guy's been targeted by our kind already. Let's get him. It was like that. It's like I'm a fish that's bleeding in the water. You know, and they're the sharks that smell the blood. It really was like that when I first got out of the family. Uh, if I attracted them like no other, which is what made me want to study them even more than I have, to figure out what the heck is going on. What is this all about? Why does this exist outside the family? Why is this such a popular disorder? You know, to come across. You know, what's the deal here? Is this all just a let's fuck with me kind of a thing? Let's fuck with Adam kind of a deal in life? You know what I'm saying? Is that what this is? Let's just all just fuck with Adam? Because that's what it feels like. I'm just running into people that just want to fuck with me. That's it. You know? It's like a big campaign of let's fuck with Adam. Let's see how far we can fuck with them. Let's, you know, uh, type of a deal, you know. And it's not just a little bit of my life, it's been a lot of my life. It's been like that. And I didn't realize I was such a easy target to exploit and take advantage of, but I was really primed, you know, from a young age by just groomed to be in the slave position, I guess you could say, you know, just be in the servitude position, yeah, all the time, you know. And I've gotten better, you know, of not being like that totally, just being serving all the time, you know. I have gotten better of not uh, being there for people more than myself, you know, more than being there for myself. But anyways, but yeah, I forgot what the title of this video was gonna be. For some reason, like uh, the subject of deify keeps coming up. Like they really do want you to see them as God. They really do, and they act like it. They act like they're God, and they expect you to see them as God. Um, and I may do a whole separate video about this subject because it's a pretty big deal. Um, how they try to make it so this way, of how they try to make them the center of your world, you know, forcibly, you know. And so, and this is real. They make it so you think about them more than you actually think about the real God. That's how much effort they do into it. They make you think about them more than they make you think about the real God, that, you know, the real one that died on the cross. You know what I'm saying? That one. It's a real thing. They try to get you to think about them more than the man on the cross. You know what I'm saying? They really do. Um, and their efforts can be effective, you know, if it's constant, like it was in my life. You know, they just wanted everything to revolve around them. You know, whatever they wanted to do, they kind of just made you do and dragged you along with whatever they wanted to do. You know. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to say, I guess, in this video is like, you just got to be careful of not divulging so much information about yourself um, to these to anybody new. You know, just train yourself not to like divulge your past, and uh, that you were, you know, because they prey upon that. They really do prey upon it. It's like a tag team effort, you know. The first one got you, and then the next one sees that the first one got you, so the second one attacks you. You know, it is like that, you know, and then the second one gets done with you, then the third one attacks you, you know. As long as there's still blood going in the water and they see it, um, they'll attack you for sure. So, anyways, just be cautious about that, because it is a reality. Um, I lived through a few experiences of that, of how, it's one after the other, like a shark smelling the blood. So just be careful.